History isn't just shaped by kings, generals, and politicians. Sometimes it's shaped by absolute madmen who somehow glitched reality. From a con artist who literally sold the Eiffel Tower to a man who tried to sue the devil himself. Welcome to the Absolute Neural Feed. Today we are looking at 10 historical figures who beat the system, defied all odds, or were just completely out of their minds. Meet Victor Lustig, the master con man who successfully sold the Eiffel Tower for scrap metal, not once, but twice. In 1925, Lustig read that the Eiffel Tower was expensive to maintain and in need of repairs. He forged government documents, rented a luxury hotel room, and invited the city's biggest scrap metal dealers. He convinced them that the city wanted to sell the tower secretly to avoid public outrage. He collected a massive bribe and escaped to Austria. Months later, he realized the victim was too embarrassed to report it, so he went back and successfully sold the Eiffel Tower for scrap metal again. Meet Frane Selak, a man who survived a train crash, a plane crash, a bus crash, and then won the lottery. This Croatian music teacher is widely considered the luckiest unlucky man alive. He escaped a freezing river after his train derailed, flew out of a malfunctioning airplane door into a haystack, and survived multiple car explosions. After cheating death 7 times, he decided to buy a lottery ticket for the first time in 40 years. He won over $1 million. He spent most of his life running from the Grim Reaper, only to survive a bus crash and then win the lottery. What are the odds of being struck by lightning 7 times and surviving every single one? Meet Roy Sullivan. This Virginia Park ranger was a walking lightning rod. Between 1942 and 1977, he was struck 7 different times. He lost toenails, had his eyebrows burned off, and his hair caught fire multiple times. He even kept a bucket of water in his car just in case his head started smoking again. People started avoiding him during storms, terrified they would get hit by association. He survived all 7 cosmic attacks, proving that you can be struck by lightning 7 times and survive. Meet the man who could eat an entire meal meant for 15 people, including live cats, puppies, and even rocks. Tarrare was an 18th century French showman with an appetite that defied science. His stomach would stretch to an unbelievable size, and he always smelled horribly. During the war, the French military even used him as a courier, making him swallow wooden boxes containing secret messages to smuggle past enemy lines. He was eventually kicked out of a hospital after being suspected of eating a 14-month-old toddler. He was a medical anomaly who could eat an entire meal meant for 15 people. In 1971, an American man officially filed a lawsuit against Satan, accusing him of ruining his life. Gerald Mayo took his case to a U.S. district court, claiming that the devil had placed deliberate obstacles in his path, caused his downfall, and violated his constitutional rights. The judge actually took the time to review the case seriously before dismissing it. The court ruled that Mayo failed to provide instructions on how the U.S. Marshals could physically serve the court papers to Satan in hell. Mayo lost his case simply because he couldn't provide the devil's physical address. If you're enjoying these forgotten files of history, hit the subscribe button and join the feed. It helps us dig deeper into the archives. Now, back to the madness. The man who shot Abraham Lincoln's assassin was a deeply religious madman who had previously castrated himself with a pair of scissors. His name was Boston Corbett, a hatter who became a religious fanatic. To avoid temptation from local prostitutes, he took a pair of scissors and performed surgery on himself, then went to a prayer meeting. Years later, he was part of the cavalry unit that trapped John Wilkes Booth in a burning barn. Despite strict orders to take Booth alive, Corbett claimed God told him to do it and shot him through a crack in the wall. He went from a self-made eunuch to a national hero, all because he claimed God told him to shoot the president's assassin. When pirates kidnapped a young Julius Caesar, they didn't realize they were the ones in trouble. The pirates demanded 20 talents of silver for his release. Caesar laughed, told them he was worth at least 50, and then spent the next few weeks acting like their boss. He wrote poetry for them and demanded they stay quiet while he slept. He even told them to their faces that he would return and crucify them all once he was free. The pirates thought he was joking until he returned with a fleet and did exactly that. They really should have listened when he told them he was worth at least 50 talents. There is an island in the Pacific where the locals worship a mysterious American World War II soldier as a god. It's called the John Frum Cargo Cult on the island of Tanna. During the war, the US military set up bases there, bringing massive amounts of manufactured goods, food, and medicine. When the war ended and the soldiers left, the locals built wooden airplanes and runway models in hopes of summoning them back. They believe John Frum will return one day, bringing endless treasures from the sky. They still pray to a mysterious American soldier they worship as a god. In the 11th century, a Norwegian king was so angry with his people that he made a dog the official ruler of the country. King Eystein demanded that his subjects obey his commands, but they rebelled. To humiliate them, he gave them a choice. They could be ruled by his slave or by his dog named Saur. The people chose the dog. Saur was given a gold collar, a throne, and court officials who carried him around in bad weather. He signed royal decrees with a paw print until he was tragically killed by wolves while defending cattle. For 3 years, the nation was led by a dog who became the official king. Two cousins managed to trick the world's richest bankers into buying a fake diamond mine using gems they bought from a local store. Philip Arnold and John Slack claimed they found a secret field in Wyoming overflowing with diamonds and rubies. To prove it, they bought rough gems in London, scattered them across a random hill, and invited experts to inspect it. Even the famous tycoon Tiffany fell for the trap. The cousins sold the rights to the mine for hundreds of thousands of dollars and vanished before anyone realized the entire hill was artificially salted. It was a brilliant scam that tricked the world's richest bankers with store-bought gems. Human history is far weirder than we are taught. Which of these cases shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to check our playlists for more deep dives. Stay curious. Stay neural. See you in the next one.